and Robin, courageous warriors against crime, they are off once again to the rescue.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Let's move out. Let's go. Hello, everyone. Oh, right away we get the stream quality thing. So if you haven't been here before, I'm Lorenzo. This is my Comic Book Sun Circumstances, and every Wednesday we do this thing we call New Comic Book Day Livestream, and we talk about the books we picked up, and we preview books for next week, and we talk to this lovely comic book community that I see is already queuing up out there. God bless y'all. What's up, Circum?
We out here. What's up? Happy New Comic Book Day. Shout out to 80s Guy. Thanks for coming through. Yo. We got James Lang already in here. Of course, the lovely Miss Janet is here. So good to see y'all, man. Thanks for coming through. I'm excited to see what Lorenzo got.
Oh, my God. I am excited myself. It's been quite a day, quite a weekend. Last 4 days have been kind of crazy. You know, it's great to have a home. You know, because that's I guess the goal of most people is to end up being a homeowner, and thank God we eventually did have that dream fulfilled. But damn, man, being a homeowner is like a lot of work and a lot of expense. Like just this past weekend, we had to call in some people, because out here in the Pacific Northwest, we got these trees that reach as high as 150 feet, like 150 feet, you know, all the time, and we got a few of those in our backyard. So it turns out you got to take care of those things, and they're very expensive to take care of, so they don't fall on you and crush you to death at some point. So we had to call in some folks to do that, and it took like 2 days for them to get that done, Monday and Tuesday. And I'm trying to get show prep done. You know, we had some episodes with the dogs and everything, and man, then last night I had this stomach thing happen where I can't drink caffeine now or eat certain food. So, but hey. It's all good, you know. First world problems to most degrees. To some degree. Glad to be here. You know,
it felt like it was never gonna stop. Jeez.
Oh my God. Tell me about it. Imagine experiencing it. So it's like, but you know, there's some people, whatever's going wrong with you, you always think there's somebody that's worse off. So, you know, I'll be here. You know, some of us are queer, some of us are not, but hey, we're here. And we're going to do our thing, and we're going to do our comic book countdown. And man, I've got 19 books, including the free one that they were giving away with the DC Universe thing. So I got a shit ton of books. Blew past that 10 book limit. 10 book limit.
Real quick. Oh, we got Damien in the house. Shout out to Sleepy Reader. And we got Willie Survive in here. Good to see you, Willie. I am messaging Barry McLean Jr. and Justin Gray, the men behind Billy the Kid, and I'm messaging them right now. I'm gonna try and get an interview with them on the Indie Comics and Review here. So look for that soon, guys.
Yeah, James has got a point there. But did you wipe your lens out there, son?
What happened?
So Willie, that just looked like kind of like the Doris Day Vaseline lens that you used to use when she tried to hide her wrinkles when she was on TV.
Yeah, we're
trying to look younger.
We're lagging on Ecamm is what it is.
It's on Ecamm, right? It's always Ecamm's fault, right?
We are. I'm not hating Ecamm. I'm just saying we are lagging.
Oh gosh, here we go with the Ecamm slander.
I don't mean to hate. I wasn't trying to take shots. I was just saying that's what it is that we're a little laggy today.
I know. But you know, look at my picture, but it's crystal clear. And yours is kind of like, you know, it's a little, it's a little foggy.
Look no further than my own streams every Tuesday night. I never have any quality problems. Look no further. End of story.
Okay. All right. I can see the Carrie Lake. Yes. Dive into Carrie Lake, folks. The water's fine. Yes. All right. So, yeah. So,
that's a hard pass on that.
Come on. Carrie Lake's a babe. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I did get a bunch of books, some of which I bet you got as well, Circum. Or maybe not.
I have not got my books. I'm not getting them. I'm not getting them till Friday. Yeah, we're definitely lagging because there's a delay.
Oh, well. Let's soldier on and do the best that we can. First up is guess what? The second printing of the Irrepressible Spider-Boy. Spider-Boy is here and he ain't going nowhere. He's on I guess for a minute I thought that this may have been the same Spider-Boy that was in that Amalgam universe a few years ago. And y'all remember that? They combined Superboy and Spider-Boy in the Amalgam series. I love that Amalgam series too. I'm probably the only person that does, because most of those books are just totally overlooked. Maybe we can do like a comic book thing, stories about that. We'll probably put that in the queue. Yeah, the Amalgam verse, like completely forgotten. Yeah, I like the first one better. I like the super hard to find $35 one better. This is alright. It looks better in person than it did in the preview. Yeah, and it was cover price, so what the hell. The Avengers 1. Now, I did not get today from the LCS the Vision cover, which to me is the finest cover of this book. But I have about 3 of those coming from my comic shop next week.
Scotty Young, baby.
Scotty Young. So I had to have a reading copy. So the Scotty Young copy is going to be my reading copy. And the Scotty's books are, like very collectible too. Some of his books are got some really nice covers. She-Hulk 13, like that lucky 13. So this is the A cover from that one. We're both on that one.
Loving She-Hulk.
Miles, oh God, this Carnage Reigns thing. I got to catch up. I just haven't read the whole Carnage thing yet. I've heard it's very good. The last issue, they have not read number 5 yet, but
I'm so far behind on that. I should probably fix that.
Yeah, and some folks who may not have liked Corey Ziegler as a writer, they say he's doing pretty well on this one so far. Bloodline, Daughter of Blade. This is the Betsy Cola cover. And everyone, damn you, Marvel, damn you! Every one of these books has got like spine ticks, shout out, and all kinds of other little impressions and stuff on here. And it's just a shitty paper that they use, I mean, I could probably press it and make it better, make it all better. But, you shouldn't have to, your book should need a pressing straight away, But the Betsy Cola cover is dope. I like it, so. Picked it up anyway, despite the flaws. Hey, there's our guy Beckerman.
Had a rough day too. Yeah, he had
a rough day
too.
Oh my God! Yeah, you too, man. It's a lot of books came out today. I mean, and a lot of things, came due if you're subbing to a bunch of stuff. Now moving to DC, the free thing they gave us was this primer for the Dawn of DC. Which I appreciate that. Free comic books do cost money to somebody. And I got one from each LCS. So I got a couple of them. So I can get all primed on the DC New Universe. The Albatross known as Black Adam is 1 issue away from being over. So I got number 11 is here today.
Have you been reading it though?
That's the thing. I'm gonna have to pay somebody to take them. I won't even say I can sell them. I could probably. Would you please take these for? Well, what do you give me to take them? I don't know. Let me think about it for a while. It might be good though, but I kind of doubt it. The first one was kind of okay, but I've heard mixed reviews.
The Black Adam thing seems to have died an untimely death.
It's unfortunate because they spent so much time and effort into that character, and even though he is a villain, he's nowhere on the cover of this DC primer. So that's kind of a not so subtle FU to Black Adam. You have to tell me twice. I ain't invited to the
whole thing is done.
To the cookout. Black Adam ain't gonna be able to make it. Shout out to to Allison at my other comic shop. I don't know if she watches or not, but man, good looking out. I missed number 2 of the Unstoppable Doom Patrol, and she was able to wrangle one up for me. This is a good book. This is one of the best things I'm reading from DC. I don't read a lot of DC other than Batman, Bat-related books, but this is good stuff so far from a writer I'm not familiar with.
A lot of fans of that. A lot of fans of Doom Patrol.
Yeah. I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing. This is the one I really wanted, along with that Vision cover, the Raza, Wonder Woman 799. This is stuff. Nice. This is like photorealistic. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of photorealistic art per se, but I don't know what style he uses, man. But Raza, this looks really great.
Raza is dope. I don't know. I assume it's a he, but we don't. I mean, I haven't been able to identify anything about Raza. You know, I do my things where I do the pictures and stuff of them, and I cannot find anything about Raza other than his Instagram, his or her, because I don't know. But I would like to know more information about who the fuck is Raza.
And there are no photos on said Instagram account, I guess, right? I mean, photos of that person, just like, you know, their breakfast.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Whatever they take pictures of.
A lot of them just have their art. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course the art. Yeah, of course the dope ass art. And also, I'm kind of being drawn into Superman number 4 here. I was kind of drawn to the Bizarro cover last week, but I ended up picking that baby up. You know, they're trying to get me to buy Superman 4. I'm like, okay, well, I'll buy it. But ooh, give me that Bizarro cover though. I want that one. And Bizarro is
that is cool looking.
It is. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah. And if you want that,
talking about Doom Patrol.
I think is it Doom Patrol or you mean the Raza cover, James? Not sure. I thought he meant the Raza cover.
Oh, you might be the Raza.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet he meant the Raza cover. Yeah.
But the Doom Patrol has not been easy to find either. I mean, there's no back issues at all at my LCS. So I was lucky to get that one. Oh my goodness.
We got John Stout. What up, John Stout? Good to see you.
What's up, sir? This is ICM. What number is this? Ice Cream Man. Oh God, I love their covers, man. They're so random. Number 35 it is. Like
Can't even tell what it is.
Yeah.
I had no idea what that was.
Remember that one like the dictionary page or whatever? It's like, what is this, man? But yeah. I love it. I love it.
I bought a bunch of that. There was one with an ice cream, like a weird trippy ice cream cover. I bought a few of those. Oh,
I've got so many Ice Cream Man covers. Still can't find that first Dr. Seuss cover. That is still holding its value and hard to find. I would pay money for that one if I could find it.
You know a book is dope when it holds its value, man. You know it's dope.
Absolutely. Little Monsters sadly comes to an end with this issue. Can't wait to read it because I'm caught up.
Yeah.
Me too. I can't wait. I got an idea. In fact, the B cover of this, which I was looking for, excuse me, is maybe a spoiler cover. So I don't want to give it too much away, but I think I know what's going to happen with some of the characters in that. And it was getting real in the last issue, so that's a good series.
Nice. I can't wait for that one. Yeah, I love that book.
Me too. Into more Image. The last edition.
We got Rude sneaking in. What up, Rude? Good to see you. Rude came in hot last night. It was hilarious.
On your show? I missed your show.
Yeah.
I was going through some stuff at that time.
No
Smoke
worries.
weed every day.
But it turns out when you hit the vaporizer, that certainly helps your stomach issues. So that's been helping. As soon as this is over, right, going right to the vape. So just so you know.
There you go, baby.
Dark Ride, number 6. This is such a good book, man. This kid, I'm not sure who the hero is in this book. Sometimes in life, there is no hero. But I think this kid may be the hero. His dad is like this he's just a dead ringer for Walt Disney. And he's this evil guy that made a horrible deal to open this amusement park of of horror. And his sister, this kid's sister, is like totally drinking the evil Kool-Aid, and he's kind of torn, and people are disappearing from the park. Good dialogue. There's some good stuff from Josh Williamson.
Man, we got more sneaking in here. We got Daryl and we got Truth and Faith jumping in. Good to see y'all. Thanks for coming through.
Welcome all. Welcome everyone. Our doors are always open. We welcome and love you all. I may have been sold a bill of goods on this one, but I did collect and enjoy the Dark Spaces series that was previously put out on IDW by what's this guy? Scott Snyder. I want to say Tim Steele, but Scott Snyder. So that was a good series, and this could be good. I don't know, but I don't want to miss out. My FOMO was too strong. I couldn't turn it down.
Gotta be careful.
Good deeds, or as the AC/DC fans would say, dirty deeds done dirt cheap. That's some of y'all don't know about. And Eddie Piskor, Mr. Cartoon Kayfabe, half of that team has got the new Crypto Killers Red Room series going. Gotta have that. Missed the Jim Rugg variant. Oh, but the Jim Rugg variant is the one I wanted, but I got a late start and somebody scooped it up ahead of me. All I was left was the Peach, which is all right, but it was not as good as Jim Rugg's.
Ed was active on his Instagram today. He must have been liking posts because he liked a couple of my posts about his stuff today. So that was
yeah? Awesome.
He's probably promoting his book.
Hey, you better be. Mosley, number 4.
That's how you do it.
That's what I'm saying.
Way to do it.
Shit, man, those guys, man, they know, hey, first thing they do when they crack out, hey, before we do anything, there's some shit I did, some shit he did. Buy that shit. We need, support us, and that's the way it's supposed to be, man.
Later, Damien. Good to see you, Damien. Thanks for coming through.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, my friend.
Nominate
you got art class tonight.
Lifetime Achievement Award. Nominate Sleepy Readers 666. CBCAwards.org. Let's go.
Make it happen. Make that shit happen. Mosley, number 4. I think it's a 5-issue series. Like it a lot. The tech-hating janitor who's out trying to destroy just the AI, which is taking over the world, as we all know. Ooh.
Yeah, it's really interesting stuff. There's a new movie called what was it? The Creator.
Great, Rude.
And it's about AI, and it's kind of scary.
You think?
Kind of scary.
Kind of spooky. Yes, the Youngblood variant. That's the one I'm talking about, man. That's the Jim Rugg variant, because Jim Rugg can just draw like anybody in the fucking world he wants to. Just a chameleon as far as art goes. HOS number 15. I think this is the end of this arc. The Butcher's Return. Been liking it. Maybe an issue or so behind, but it's been pretty good so far. I know you're way behind on that one too.
I'm gonna binge this arc now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna binge it now that this one's out.
It's bingeable. I mean, because it's a finite end and it's a pretty fast read. Last couple of the Mighty Barbarians from this is Moriki saying, I'm sure are you reading this? I think you picked it up. The barbaric guy. He seems to have a thing. I'm surprised because he has a thing for barbarians. There's a lot of barbarian books out there now, but he's got 2 barbarian books. Barbaric proper, which I think may have wrapped up this arc recently. So he's got this Mighty Barbarians thing going on. And love this X. This is Ablaze. This is Ablaze with the X-Men 1 homage cover. The first issue had Brave and Bold number 1, I think, homage cover.
I haven't gone to my shop. I might look for it. I haven't gone yet.
And the last one is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, indie going right now. No One. No one is above the law, and I am no one. So deal with that shit. It's also an ongoing podcast as well. So there you have it. That's this week's
Nice.
haul for
Very
me.
nice haul.
Whew, big one,
Extensive
man.
haul.
Hit the wallet
I'm
hard.
gonna try and I'm gonna reconnect. Let's see if it's any better here.
All right. Bye-bye. Say hi to some of the folks out there. Hey, there's Daryl. Got the mystery box. Hey, that was you. Okay, I was wondering that Daryl was you. No, yeah. I hope you like him, man. I tried to pack it as full as I could make it. Let's make that circumstances guy wait. There he is. Hey, we missed you.
Oh, it looks better, doesn't it? Oh,
It does maybe look better.
no.
A little bit. You sound better.
Oh, no, now I can't hear you. Damn it.
Do you feel better? See that he's had to fuck around. He had everything. It's never good enough for this guy. It's similar to Bar. I'm not sure, John. I have not read it yet. I haven't read number 1 yet. I'm hearing it's.
There we go. Now I can hear you. Okay. Woo.
All right. Don't disconnect anymore. we just take it as we can get it. All right. John Stout. You haven't read that New Barbarians or Mighty Barbarians, or you haven't picked it up yet?
I might pick it. I haven't gone to my shop yet this week. I might check it out.
Yeah, it's they're doing an homage cover. I know you don't know if you're into those as much as I am, but they do one every issue, it seems. That's what drew me into the first one.
Into those.
Never, I say. Always into homage covers.
John,
which one
have you read it? John wants to know if it's similar to Barbaric.
No, I just, while you were gone, I answered that question, and I said I wasn't sure because I had not read number 1 yet. So, see?
My bad.
You're not around. That's what happens. See? All right, so let's talk about Nightwing. Nightwing number 104, looks like. And into the
Another book
Titans.
I'm way behind on.
I guess the Titans kind of spun out of the Nightwing series. But we wouldn't know that because we're both way behind on it. But,
yes, we are. But whenever the Titans come through, I do really like it in the Nightwing book. I love their camaraderie, how they ride for each other. I really like that. I dig it.
Yeah, I got that Titans number 1 coming from my comic shop too. That's why I didn't pick one up from it. Otherwise, the haul would have been even bigger. So technically, this haul of 19 is probably more like about 30. Because I got more books coming that came out this week that'll be out. I'm not counting the multiples of the Vision cover, which I'm surprised that it was probably about 10, maybe 8 or 9 copies of that Vision cover still at the shop. I mean, maybe people don't care for it as much, or maybe they're just so turned off by one? That's the negative space one. But I think also people are maybe a little bit turned off by the yet another Avengers number 1 from Marvel. That could be the thing that's like messing it up, you know?
I'm only doing it for the writer, or otherwise I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. I'm for the writer and for the first issue for that cover. I mean, I ordered that cover, man. Like,
well, I guess Nicola Scott. I guess Nicola Scott is really dope too. People are excited about her.
Yes. And also there's Action number 1055, which is the Cyborg Superman is back, and I didn't know he was gone. So there he is. He'll be back, and he'll be part of that thing. Now, Green Arrow number 2. I've got to read Green Arrow number 1 and Green Lantern number 1. I've got both of those in the to-read stack. I've heard good things about both of them. I know Green Lantern. Is it Green Lantern? Is who's writing? That's not Mark Waid writing that. I know Williamson is writing Green Arrow. Also, Green Arrow. And then there's a DNA. You know? Oh, well.
Not into the green stuff, yeah.
I hear you. No greens and no Ghost Riders. Don't talk to him about Ghost Riders or green people. You just don't want to hear that shit. All right. But how about red people? How about, who is this? I bet this is a villain because he's red. Hiss. But this is David Nakayama cover. And therefore, I must have it. So I'm collecting all of his covers. Sean Azaxi, I want to say. This is the design variant of another character. I don't know who the hell it is. And there's Harley Quinn, number 30. Good on Harley Quinn for reaching 30. You know, she doesn't look a day over 22.
Yeah.
So
that's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is this incarnation of Harley Quinn. She's been rebooted a couple. They must. They do kind of a Marvel thing with her. They keep rebooting her series, and she had a nice series of the one prior to this one. I thought was fine, but they rebooted it and started it over. And I've been picking up a few here and there, but mostly because of stuff like this Jenny Frison cover, which is the B cover.
Ooh, yeah.
This is part of my order that I got coming next week too. So I saw this one. This one, nice. This is just this looks like the God. What's the woman who plays her on the screen? Looks like she posed for it. God, I'm just totally blanking right now. That's never get old, folks. But it totally looks like her. It's just like
she draws women so well.
Yeah, she does. I'm sure some of the fam, a lot of the fam know what I'm talking about. And then, of course, there's the 1/425, David Nakayama. So this one, we'll see.
Going for it? We'll see.
I might, if I can get a decent price for it. Like I missed a few copies of that one that we were looking at last week by Zerdy. Who's that for? I forget what book that was, but I got an email saying it was available, and it was like about I think about $12 or $18 or something like that. And by the time I get there, it's gone. So it's like, damn, that's just so in the mood of today, which has been a runaround day for me. But hey,
yeah,
it wasn't meant to be.
Is what I call that.
Yep. Vanish number 7. Vanish is getting lots of good reviews. Looks like Vanish was finished a while back. This I think was on Donnie Cates' Substack. So folks who subscribe to that already know about it. So yeah, that's coming out soon.
Seems to be popular. Seems to be doing well.
And speaking of sponsorship and those kind of things, yes, damn right. Damn, Daryl. See, damn, I love you guys. Yes, Margot Robbie. I mean, I'm picturing her. You know, I've been following her since she was on Trans Am or TWA, whatever that was. Pan Am. The Trans Am. That was a show. Pan Am was a show with Margot Robbie and oh God, it was other women whose names I can't remember. Well, I'm not going to bore you with who they were, but it was canceled after like about 6 episodes. But Margot Robbie was like a rising star at the time. She wasn't even a big star, but I was like, who is this woman? Like, her bone structure is phenomenal. So she went on to like big stardom after that. Christina Ricci. Christina Ricci and Christina was a big star at the time. It was her, Margot, and another lady.
Jones.
Yeah. So yeah. And and Margot was like doing her thing too. She's producing stuff. I saw her as Tanya Harding. Now she just could not ugly herself up enough to look like Tanya Harding. But damn, she acted so well. I bought it. It was Tanya had I mean, some of us who had the rough childhoods can relate. Man, you see that movie, you can.
Yeah,
Tanya
had the look. Tanya had the look of a kid. Tanya definitely had the look of a kid who had a rougher childhood. Definitely.
Oh yeah, she did. And when you see that movie, you understand. Like, yep, I get it now. That's what's up with her. So you never know what people are going through, man. And also with Vanish, that's right. So always be kind. Everyone you see is fighting a battle you know nothing about. This is the Daniel Warren Johnson Vanish. Very often. Daniel Warren Johnson. Daniel Warren Johnson has got a B cover for this. That's worth picking up. And Sanford Green. who does a lot of stuff for Bitterroot and for those folks. It's got a cover. This Vanish thing is it's quite nice. Speaking
Sanford Greene has a great Howard. He has a great Howard the Duck coming up for Black Panther. It's a great Black Panther cover for the new reboot.
Oh, okay.
He has a Howard the Duck variant that's dope, but it's FOC this week.
Well, I'll try to make sure I order that in time. Speaking of the Unstoppable Doom Patrol, here they are. Number 3 is coming out next week. Pretty nice cover with a bunch of Green Lanterns on there, but I know you're not interested in Green Lanterns. But I like them. I like others, people from the DC universe as guest stars in Batman's book, or in someone else's book, but I don't really subscribe to the book per se themselves, but I like that they have a universe that they can just dip into and go from.
I've never been into Green Lantern, but I will say that as far as the upcoming DC stuff coming from James Gunn, I'm most excited about the Green Lantern True Detective type show. That one sounds super dope. I'm excited to see what they do.
Wow. Well, it's going to be like True Detective, he says?
When he gave the announcement, he said the Green Lantern, I forget the name of it, but he said it was going to have a True Detective feel to it. And I was like, oh man, a detective type story with the Green Lanterns. I think this might be what gets me into them.
You had me at detective. Yeah, anything with detective, man, I'm down with. And True Detective, especially the first season, it was so dope they couldn't even top it.
Yeah.
And the second season fell off. It had some holes in it. The third season, I think that was the one with Mahershala in it. And I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, I thought that was good.
I never watched it. I need to go back and watch the third one. The first one was phenomenal, and the thing that I hate about the first one is how real it feels. Like how it feels like things like that are happening. And number 2, the second season for that, you said it fell off. I watched it and I was really confused the whole second season. But I went and watched like an explainer for the second season, and it filled in so many holes and made the season so much more interesting. And it was another season of, I bet this feels like really how it works. Like for season 2, it's how things really work in Hollywood. And I was like, I really believe this is how shit works, man. And I got to go back and watch season 3.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed season 2. People were let down because it wasn't as great as season 1. Because how could it be? Because season 1 was almost perfect. But yeah, season 2 had its moments. But it just, it had the unfortunately, it followed a great show. I just know they got it's like a Dodge, this Doom Patrol, but it says Doom. That is so dope. That is nice. That is very cool. I like that. And then there's this like foil cover here by Dennis Culver. I bet this looks really nice in the shop. I mean, because imagine this totally foiled out. And then there's an Alan Qua. Go ahead.
Those foil covers specifically built for us 90s collectors, man, trying to suck us in.
Hey, they're back for a reason. Alan Qua is doing the 1 for 25 with Elastic Lady. Elastic Lady on the cover. And I think this is... I meant to get rid of this one. Okay, never mind. It goes at the end. You never saw that Jedi mind trick on everybody. Never saw that comic book cover right there. And what's the furthest place from here? It's going to be coming to an end of this arc. I don't think it's the end of the series, but they're going to be taking a break. And they're going to delve into what happened to Alabama and a couple of other characters.
Another one I need to catch up on.
Yeah, I mean, I caught up on that one. That's one of the ones I have been able to catch up on, and it's taken some turns, but it's still a good book. Still a really good book.
Fat book, a lot of reading in each book, which I like.
I know, I'm not mad at them at all about that. Then there's Blue Book, number 4, which I think this is the last one, maybe one more in this arc with Betty and Barney Hill.
There's one more, yeah.
Well, yeah, one more with this, and then they go to another true weird story, which I love that term, by the way. True weird is so awesome. And this is a 1 in 10 by someone named Sheehan. And so that's all I could get from League of Geeks. I apologize for the lack of inflammation on that one. Guess what? Guess who's got their own book now? Hey, Couchin' and Slouchin' with C. Bizzle. What's happening? One of my favorite names of all time.
Hey, what up, C. Bizzle?
All right. Good to see you.
Another artist in this community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we have some artists in here. We got them in here. So I guess you will be picking up the Storm #1, huh?
I wouldn't, and I don't like to do Marvel #1s, but I am tempted on this one. So this one's a maybe.
Yeah, this is the Alan Davis A cover here. I am interested more in this Art Germ B cover here.
The Art Germ, yeah, baby.
Art Germ B cover is happening. I like that a lot. And he also has a 1 for 25. Oh, excuse the hell out of me. 1 for 100. It's too rich for my blood, but it looks. I think I can just overlook that little trade dress right there for like regular price. If you don't mind. I don't even see that trade dress. It blends right in. Yes, I'll take that one. Thank you very much.
I like the trade dress.
I like it. I like it. And there's a Torrin Clark 1 for 25, which is it's kind of nice too.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably gonna get this one. Yeah, we'll see.
Which one? The 1 for 25 or the what do you call it there?
I'll probably get the A and the Art Germ.
The A and the Art Germ. The A was pretty nice too. So I may have pre-ordered one of those already, but if I didn't, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Nick Klein's got a cover here. Mm-hmm. This is he's one of them there. What do they call Stormbreakers? And also Sabine Rich has this may be an exclusive because they have an A and a B version, which is probably I'll bet you exclusive and it costs a lot of money.
It's nice looking.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
I thought the Ambassadors was coming out this week. Yeah, I know, man. I know it looks great, but 1 for 100, just for taking off the trade dress, I'm gonna have to settle for the other one. The Ambassadors totally caught up on this. #3, I was wondering if they'd be able to keep it up. They're keeping it up. Every one of those issues have been good. First one was great. Second one was pretty good. Third one I thought was excellent. Well, this woman, this scientist is giving out superpowers. She's created this. Her and her estranged husband have created this basically a pool you can tap people into, and you can just pick which power you want to use at a certain time. And she's given this opportunity to select people across the planet. And the people she chose in the last issue was like a mother and her son, and that issue was pretty good. It was touching in some ways, and very on point. So, shout out Mark Miller. And then there's Lanil Francis Yu has a B cover. They don't do too many extra covers. They just do like a A cover, a black and white B cover, and I think this is probably the C cover. Because that's all you need. That's all. That's plenty of covers right there. All right, there's Nightclub, one of my favorite, if I should say, my favorite $1.99 comic book. I thought I've only missed one of these so far, so I'm a little behind on it, but I missed the number. This is number 5 here, so I've got 1 through 3 so far, and this is another Miller thing. See, Miller has tiers. He has his lower price book, $1.99. He's got his higher price books.
That guy's smart.
Yeah. City Boy. What you know about City Boy? Is he wearing a SIKTC mask? I think he's wearing some kind of a ripoff of it. I think he is. Can you see it?
Let me look closer at it.
Yeah, I think he is.
No, but it's not exactly, but you could definitely confuse it for one. Yeah, the way it looks.
I think they're kind of like, shouting it out, or a little bit by making it look that way. It looks a lot like that mask. Yeah. So this guy, apparently,
it definitely does.
He listens. He can hear cities. He can like he's like the city whisperer, or I don't know what the hell that means, but he spins out of the Lazarus Planet series. So I'm curious as to what the hell that means, but I don't know, quite frankly, I'm just taking a flyer on that issue number 1. I pre-ordered it a while back, as it looked like it might be kind of, something, so I ordered the A cover, but it could be a thing. We got some good people working on it. Inhyuk Lee is doing the B cover here.
The cities listen to him.
Yeah, I know he listens to them, but listen to him, or they're like on the same plane, like they're here, So,
man, I don't know.
Was it Alexandra Telefenge? Please forgive me. This is the Asian American Pacific Islander month cover.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. You know it. George W. Bush. Exactly. Nailed it.
It'll take time to restore chaos.
Yes. You're welcome, Alexandre. So I like the way this looks. This looks very primitive. This is like, I guess, a C cover. Asian American and Pacific Islander month cover. And this one is a 1 for 25 Michael Choi. This is kind of dope. This is got almost like an airbrushy look to it. I like it. City Boy, folks. Look into it.
I like it too.
Yeah. And of course, we gotta have the Mink Yu Jung City Boy number 1 design cover. This is not a 1 in 50, though it looks like it's a 1 in 50. It says 1 in 50 right on there, though. So what the hell do I know? I guess it is a 1 in 50. It literally has it printed on there. So, but it didn't have it listed as such on the website. So this is a 1 in 50. I don't know. I don't know if I like it 1 in 50.
Yeah, it says it on it.
Yeah. So good luck with that.
It says 1 in 50 now.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Hellcat number 3. I still haven't read that Hellcat number 1. So apparently she broke up with Tony Stark. She turned down the wedding ring from Tony Stark, or whatever happened to that. Are you up on this this gossip, this latest? What's going on between her and Tony, and why she has a new boyfriend that she's accused of killing?
No, I know nothing about it.
You know nothing? Nothing, Colonel. All right. Well, apparently she's in some hot water because her sweetie turned up dead, and she's guilty. So she's looking guilty, at least. So we'll see. Good luck there. And this is Fury number 1. This, I think, is a one-shot. I want to say it's a one-shot. But it's Nick Fury throughout the ages. As Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos. Nick Fury, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And then we got Samuel L. Nick Fury, from the Ultimates. So I don't know how it's going to treat that whole Nick Fury universe. But I got one of these coming too, so we'll find out. So
it could just be a one-shot. I'm more interested in it now that it's a one-shot. It makes me more interested.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't see. Maybe it's just going to clarify the whole Nick Fury universe, because some of us have questions about, like, I don't know.
Like
How's he still
became
around?
black?
Yeah, like, yes, that's right. How'd you become black, Mr. Fury? Oh, a lot of trips to Jamaica. All right, Supermassive.
And how is he 100 years old? Yeah.
Exactly. Well, he didn't get the super serum, the super soldier serum, so he shouldn't be aging as slowly as Cap. I know. So you got some explaining to do. All right, so Supermassive is the latest, or going to be the latest from the Kyle Higgins Supermassive verse, the Massive verse, I should say, not the Supermassive verse. It's the Massive verse, which contains Radiant Black, all the different Radiant colors. And technically, no one is in that same universe, but they're not really in the same stories. And there's what's the other title that there's about 3 titles, Rogue Sun and one other title that I can't think of that in this this massive verse. That's it's moving along quite well and has a lot of fans that are loving this stuff. So Supermassive. Harrower number 4. Harrower. So like Scooby Doo. I know, man. Harrower number 4. Man, I think this is the final issue of the series. This is a not your typical slasher book. Is this Harrower, and everyone I've gotten so far has been excellent. So another Boom Studio joint that is looking pretty good. And of course, I will find this Maria Wolf cover, and it will be mine.
Ooh-wee.
I
like her style. I do too. She was at Planet, and I wish I would have got something from her.
Oh my God, yeah. If she had been at Emerald last year, I probably would have gotten her to sign something too. She's one of my faves. She's one of my favorites that's still like reasonably priced as far as autographs go. You know, like I don't have to not eat meat for a week to get an autograph from someone like that. You know, and you still are generous for their time. You know, but sometimes they want $50 a signature, $100 for a photo and stuff like that. So hey, right now, if you can get it, I ain't mad at you. But I like to catch the stars on the way up of people whose stuff I really love. Get them to sign stuff. Exactly. Indigo Children.
The best time.
Yep. Indigo Children number 3. This is Kurt Pierce. This is the Kurt Pierce joint. There's something he did that you like. I forget what it was.
Kurt, what's his name?
Kurt Pierce. Something that we talked about like last week or week before last that you really liked about. But anyway, this Indigo Children thing is dope in itself. It's number 3 is already out. It's coming out on schedule. It's been good. It's about these special children that are being gathered around the world. Black Tape number 4 by Dan Panosian, with some art and covers by Dan Panosian, and mostly interiors by Dalibor Talajic, which is this has been, I've been kind of in awe at the naivete of this woman in this series. Her husband is this famous rock star who died, and she's like, oh, I had no idea he was having all these sex-charged orgies, that he worshiped the devil. Like, really? You had no idea? Something he kept from you? You didn't know? I guess that's easy to keep from somebody, You don't get married or anything. Yeah, so I want to see how this comes to an end. It's been okay, but I like 4-issue series that, AWA and Boom and some of those folks that do those 4 or 5 issue series, love it. Don't string me on. Red Zone, another case in point. AWA Red Zone. This is by our guy Cullen Bunn, and art by Mike Diodato. This is
prolific.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I ordered this, but it didn't come in the. Maybe I thought I pre-ordered it, but I didn't. So I'm going to have to hunt and find the number 1s and number 2s. This is number 3 of the 4-issue series here. I heard this was very good too.
Interesting.
All right.
I love AWA.
AWA. Used to be a band called AWB. Probably before your, well, it was before your time. It was my first concert I ever went to was AWB concert. God, oh, good stuff. Good times. It was back in the day we could go to a concert for like, $20, $25 and talk about not eating food.
You mean Average White Band?
Average White Band, yeah, that's what they were. I thought they were like the JBs when I first heard them.
I know them. They're dope.
Yeah, they're from Scotland.
What was their song that I love? They have one song that's super dope, and you would never know they were from Scotland.
That Pick Up the Pieces, the instrumental. That's the first song they did. That I'm like, is that James Brown's band, the JBs? I know that's the Average White Band. What? Pick Up the Pieces. They had one called Work to Do. They had one called Cut the Cake. There's some other.
That might be Cut the Cake. Cut
Yeah.
the Cake sounds familiar.
Yeah. A Love of Your Own. I mean, they covered a bunch of stuff.
It's Pick
man.
Up the Pieces.
Pick Up the Pieces. Yeah, man. Pick Up the Pieces.
Pick Up the Pieces.
That is dope. That is dope.
This is dope, man. I'm gonna listen to this later.
Yeah, I know. Got you inspired. See. So Dead by Daylight is apparently some game, one of these games that you gamers play, and this is going to be leading into the game or something like that. So for all you gamers who play games,
No, that one.
there's so many. Probably just as many as there are comic books, there are games. So okay, yeah, it's a game. Ooh, big deal. But is it a good game? That's the question.
Yeah.
Well, that Spider-Man book from last week, that apparently, I guess, was a good game, or people really care about it because it's like $25 for that book. But it could possibly go down.
Crazy.
It was.
Will go down.
It's at the end of the day, it was a mass-produced promo giveaway, and it's hot right now. But once everybody who wants it has got it, it's going to go down. Unlike apparently that's first appearance of Spider-Boy. Yeah, JB's
6 months.
JP's 6 month thing is going to be on target with that one. However, I'm starting to believe that the Spider-Man number 7 is that first print that might be the real shit. I mean, because it's still up there. It's still it's holding its own, but it hasn't been 6 months yet. We'll see. We'll see what Spider-Boy does. Once he starts to speak and be a real character. Oh, sudden death, folks, just like in a hockey game. Sudden death. This is about a guy who cannot die, and this is kind of like the Berserker, only maybe not quite as badass. Maybe he's like jumping off roofs or something like that, or off bridges and trying to figure out a way to die, and he can't do it. It sounds like a miserable existence, if I've ever heard one. But here's a comic book that you can buy and read about that. And Pop Scars. I miss Pop Scars number 2. Damn it. Now, this is a book that I really wanted to sub to, but I ended up not subbing to it. And I don't know. I mean, it's really good first issue. This woman who was trying to kill her asshole father, and then she gets sidetracked and it turns into like a caper comic. So yeah, I gotta catch up with number 2 on this one. This is from your favorite publisher, Sumerian.
Sidetracked.
What's that?
She got sidetracked. That's interesting. From killing her.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she's like she's about to pull the trigger, and the dude just grabbed her. Oh, come with me. I have a better idea. Sure, that's plausible. I'll buy that. Okay. And Tomorrow Girl, you can have her today if you want, but Tomorrow Girl is here, and I think she can travel time. This is from Antarctic Press. Tomorrow Girl. The only thing I like about this cover, I would probably make me buy it. Both these covers, it's an A and a B. This A cover has got the whole negative space thing. I'm kind of a sucker for that. That's witnessed by the whole Vision cover thing. And the B cover is got the Silver Age DC checkerboard look to it. And yes, I am a sucker for the old homage stuff because that just strokes nostalgia within me. So I'll probably get one of these if I can find
nice.
it. Yeah, Antarctic Press is a little bit hard to find in these parts here, and you know how sometimes they don't come out when they say they're.
I think I like the B cover better, actually.
I think so too. If I had to pick, I'd pick the B. I mean, the negative space thing is cool, but the B cover has got the, got it all. It's got it all. It's got everything. Hey, John, what's up, Cali Comics? How are you guys?
Hey, what up, Cali?
Yeah. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Daryl. Thanks for coming up with that name for for Margot Robbie for me. I'm just spacing like a space cadet.
Daryl.
Have a great evening, sir. All right, so I tell you, there's a certain time of the show that we're all familiar with and we all love, and that time has arrived upon us. You know what that time is, my friend? I think you do. It is time.
What is it?
For the penultimate book. And the penultimate book this evening is We Are Scarlet Twilight. And there's more.
This was previously funded on Kickstarter, but now published by Red 5 Comics. It's 1938, and time to meet our hero, Captain Lancet. He's a golden age, all-American crime buster who's about to accidentally create the world's greatest villain. He'll need to adjust to a strange new world, one that resembles Fritz Lang's Metropolis, with some cyberpunk dystopia sprinkled in, if he wants to overthrow the totalitarian vampire cult that now dominates the world.
Yeah, and that's it, guys. I mean, that's hey, it's a penultimate princess. She made it.
Nice.
So yeah, this looks like, I don't know, kind of like Blue Beetle a bit, kind of like Captain America a bit, and the cat who did this, whose name escapes me right now, and I did a whole thing on him, Benjamin Morris. Benjamin Morris is also a creator. He does everything on this book. You know how much I respect that. I mean, this is tight. This is something. It was Kickstarted, crowdfunded on Kickstarter before. So I guess this is now bringing it to the masses, rather than just those who funded it. Now we all can see this wonderful work of art. It's from Red 5 Comics, who comes up with some good stuff sometimes.
I like that it's set in 1938. That sounds interesting.
Yes, I love period pieces, man. God, I mean, it's just so gorgeous. I'm like, oh, one dude did this? I know he doesn't have any spare time. Wow, that's hats off to you, my friend. Yeah, so I will be looking for this. Willie, if you're still out there, I wonder if you knew about this. I bet you did. If not, man, one of us got to find this book. We will find this book.
He's on them Red 5 books.
He is. He is on. He sends stuff to me, man. Like, so you don't want to miss this. Willie's my guy, my man in Pakistan. He's out there looking out for me. And the final book, which I almost showed earlier, was this one just called Hope.
Oh, more than almost.
I know. Hope. That's all we have is hope. And this is kind of like the book Torrent that I was excited about and then kind of got unexcited about a while back. This is a female superhero who has to reveal her secret identity to the world. And this guy is also Dirk Manning is a writer, and he is the writer of this book. And I believe he probably crowdfunded or either published himself a version of this book already that you can find on Amazon. You can search for Hope by Dirk Manning on Amazon, and there's like a collection of it already on there. I think of the collected edition. This is the Source Point Press is putting it out. Oh, this is like volume 2. Okay, so this is like the continuation of that story, I think, of what happened to this woman after she revealed her secret identity. Because, you know, it's if the whole superhero thing was feasible, there would be serious repercussions if people found out who you were. And I love that people explore that, and make that into a kind of a theme. So I would totally buy that book just based on that. I may just get the collected edition from Amazon, and because I can't wait. I can't wait to see what this is going to be about. So
sounds interesting.
Yeah, I mean, those couple of good books at the end. I always try to wait till the end, to bring some good stuff, because you don't want to forget about the lesser known books. The penultimate book is always going to be a book that you need to check out from now on, rather than just also being the next to last book, which it also is. So, hey, that's going to do it for
very
this week.
Important.
Yeah, very important.
Good stuff, man. Great haul, great preview, man. Shout out to the chat. We had a poppin' chat tonight. Thank you to everybody that came through, man. Always appreciate the hangout every Wednesday night. And one more time, Comic Book Community Awards, cbcawards.org. It is open, and we need to get Lorenzo back up there again for comic book review. We got to get indie comics and reviews represented. So get over there and nominate. It's a numbers game, so we got to get our numbers in, guys.
Yeah, and hook up our guy Sleepy too. Sleepy deserves. He's been doing it way longer than I have.
Sleepy reader for lifetime achievement. Yes,
absolutely. Yeah. That's definitely the ticket there, folks. Forgot to do the promo thing, but hey, I'll do it next time. I forgot something. But hey, check out my shop down below in the link there. That's where we sell stuff like Kick Ass. Wake Up, Kick Ass, Repeat. This is available also in the shop. Yeah, what the hell? Let's just run it. Let's just run it. Where is it? Here it is, right here.
I not only love reading indie comics, but I've self-published several indie comics of my own. You can find them on my Alternative City shop, which has a link below this video. There, you'll find, along with my comics, t-shirts, stickers, and mystery boxes, you find pins and magnets that are called CBOs, or comic book originals, which are buttons, magnets, and pocket mirrors that I make from superhero comic books. These are one-of-a-kind items made from images cut directly from comic books, not photocopies, so each one is unique.
That's right. I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by. Man, this is wonderful. I love you all. You're all great. This is a wonderful community. Man, this is such a great world we live in, where we can enjoy ourselves every week with these great books that people put out for our entertainment. So until next time, yes. And also check out my son's Circumstances on his channel, in Circumstances on Instagram as well, where he's doing memes and stuff like that. And I forgot to talk about my guy Scott, our other son, my other son Scotty, who sent me these glow in the dark stickers for his comic talk with S. Vaughn 32. S. Vaughn 82. I'm sorry, it's like a 3. S. Vaughn 82. He was born in 1932. God, is he a vampire? No. So he's got some really dope stickers. They're glow in the dark. They do glow in the dark and they look awesome. And he's got a channel on YouTube also where he does comic book talk of comic book addicts every Monday. And you do every Tuesday, fucking chill, man, FOC and chill. So, man, you guys are just killing it. I love you guys, just doing great things in the community. So check out my son.
Scotty Vaughn had this. Scotty Vaughn has his 1,000 sub giveaway a week from this Saturday, and I would definitely plug in for that. It's going to be some dope giveaways.
Be there or be square as a pool table. All right, folks. Be seeing you next week. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your comics. See you next Wednesday.
Peace.